Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my precious pack, and welcome back once more to VEGA Conflict. 2 videos in one day, well, it must be special. Well, I'm trying to go through, and on Sunday, the 500 subscriber specials videos will stop being published, so I need to more or less just plow through this. Already up to 515 subscribers since I posted that video, so extremely excited. I went ahead and I fit one of the USA Wraiths just to test out the new cannon and stuff like that. Naturally, I wanted to put more than just that on it because I wanted to have a little bit of versatility with the ship, so it wasn't just supposed to be miss, miss, miss. And the reason I chose a Wraith is due to the innate ability that when it actually activates the overdrive, since it's the same since it's repairing it, I'm too blind to see that apparently. And it's for the overdrive, for the culling overdrive, and it's for the weapon speed increase, because it actually affects every weapon on board, so I figured it would be the best one to choose on, because I could just max out the speed so that there'd be no chance of it missing the target. Understand, right? Alright. I'm going to go find a level 50 plus target in sector and show you what it does. Alright, found a fairly easy to destroy target, and that is the VSEC frigates. That looks awkward, but you know what? It's a free ship that I didn't have to build. Oh yeah. See how long it takes to kill it on auto. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at what it's doing. To me, the burst actually looks a bit like the Sai Missile. And if anyone remembers the Sai, that is the first Tier 7 faction's battleship, and that is the Paragon. The Sai Missile, this really does, it reminds me a lot of the Sai Missile due to the projectiles, just the general appearance. But just the general appearance of the weapon, it reminds me a lot of the Sai Missile. And the stats are better than the Sai Missile, except for the speed is lower. It's not affected by missile speed increase, anything like that, because it's a different weapon, it's a Vulcan. But as you can see, the weapon speed boost of the Wraith is more than enough to send it to where it needs to be. That is an extremely, extremely interesting weapon. And the fact that the Omega boosts it further, increases the AoE and the number of pierces, I believe. Ugh. Bit tired, need to wake myself up. Yeah, it increases the number of pierces and the AoE radius. So it's just a matching weapon, but the firing arc for the weapon on the Omega is actually fairly odd to me, because let's just use one of the modules real quick. You saw the beam cannon in the previous video a few hours ago, and off to the left and off to the right within a certain area is the firing arc of the Omega. And the overall firing arc, what it looks like, if you don't count the individual fire arcs, it looks like a frigate firing arc. And I can't show it right now, but I've seen it in combat, and I didn't see anyone out and about with it before the video was recorded, or else I would have quickly showed you. But that's basically what it looks like. It looks like a frigate's firing arc. But that's going to be it. That's all I wanted to show you guys, was just that quick little weapon being shown off. The weapon itself is... it'll be interesting to say the least, because we actually have a special coming up in the next mobilization or decimation, I can't remember which, but is this one right here. It increases the projectile range and the weapon speed. And it's all for a healthy weapon mass amount instead of being restricted to Pharmacon or something like that with screen energy, ablative, or possibly shielding in the case of the Altairians. And to me, that's actually quite an interesting aspect of the weapon and the speed boost. But as you can see, the speed boost I threw onto it via the researchable speed for projectile weapons, well, kinetic weapons, mixed with the Wraith is more than enough to make it a quick blur on the screen. What's even more is I think I could have pushed it further, I just don't know how much. But that's going to be it. All I wanted to do was show off that weapon real quick, and the next time we see it, it'll be on the Omegas, and I'll be playtesting them along with some net torpedoes for extremely close range suicide builds. And I'm going to build a few Renaissances up with the weapon as well, because they use Vulcans, and since this is a Vulcan, it would make sense to try it out on them as well as a few other ships. Destroyers, battleships, but the main ones I can see it being exceptionally good on are going to be ships that increase weapon speed, being paired with ships that increase weapon speed, or on destroyers for long-range basing and things like that. Though in this case, Sai Missiles might be better due to the increased area of effect radius and number of pierces. But go ahead and let me know what all of you think about the Triadic Vulcan in the comment section below. Have you had a chance to test it out? If so, what kind of builds did you go with? Things like that. But be safe out in the void, everybody, and as always, I will see you in the next video.